Welcome to an out-of-the-box playthrough. Today I'm going to play through Evolution Island. So Evolution Island is a tile building laying game, card drafting for one player, 12 and up. It's print and play and it's available for free on Board Game Geek. There will be a link below this or in the description. And it is a game where you have sets of tiles representing different creatures. So you've got mammals, you've got lizards, dinosaurs, you've got sea creatures, crustaceans, and you've got bugs, insects. And you've also got different habitats. So you've got desert, water, I guess that's forest, and mountainous. And the aim of the game is to get a herd, which is you want to get a herd of 8 of the same creature or habitats of 8 of the same types of habitats. So 8 sea and say 8 mammoths. And that's your basic victory conditions. And other combinations allow you to score points. So there's a bit of point scoring as well at the end. In terms of the way the game works, is there's a pile of tokens. I have double-sided printed them and then laminated them and then rounded the corners. And you draw 4 per round. So I'm going to do that right now. And they are your choices for the current round. 2, 3, 4. But you don't just lay them out. You have to, there's a mechanism that helps you decide how to lay them out. So we've got these set of cards, and each of these cards has a different basically instruction. So this is a move up instruction, this one is a swap instruction with tiles, that's a move down, and that is another swap. And you lay out 4 tiles and 4 cards every round. And then the way that the game plays is that every round you get to pick 1 tile and 1 card, which you then place using that card, and then you have to discard 1 tile and 1 card, then refresh, and that's how we progress through. So there's a little bit of think ahead, thinking about where your tiles are going to go, which are going to be useful actions. I'm not very good at think ahead games. My first game of this, I got a huge score of -1, but we'll worry about that later on. But it's probably easier if I just go straight ahead. So this game, I think I'm going to go for insects. So if I pick a card, you have to, everything is orthogonal, so there is no diagonals. And so that includes the placement. You can't have any tiles off on their own. They have to join on orthogonal and they have to be a valid move. So I am going to take an easy one to start with. So I can take the swap mechanism. I'll grab the bug, I'll put that one there. By playing this, those 2 will swap around. And so what that has given me is I now have a herd of 2 insects and a habitat of 2. You have to have either herds or habitats of 3 to start scoring. And so I've got nothing this, and you have to get 8 in a herd of 8 and a habitat of 8, or you just lose completely, but then you start scoring if you've got 3 or more. So that's the end of my turn. I now have to discard 1 of each. I guess I'm going to discard the mammoth and this one. And then you stay in next round and you populate with 2 more. And 2 more cards. And then I decide what I want to do. Some of the cards I can't play, so I couldn't play this. I couldn't play someone here because I got nothing to move down. Because you only move within a group. So if these were all blue, then I could move that blue down. But since they're not, I can't actually use that one. So what am I doing? I'm doing insects, aren't I? So why don't I do another swap? So I'll grab this insect and the swap card and I'll stick it there and then I'll swap it. Is that such a good idea? I've just broken my, I've gained a habitat there and I've got 3 insects. So that's now, I've got a scoring block of insects. And then what do I throw out? I think I'll keep that one because that might go nicely together with the one that's already there. So I'll throw out that one and down arrow. Next turn. More shellfish, lots of shellfish. Okay, so maybe I'll go with blue habitat. So I'm going to take a blue one and I'm going to put it here and I'll play that so they'll swap. Nothing happens, but I've got it on the board where I want it. And I have to throw something out now. I guess I'll throw out the mammoth. And I've got 2 of those, so I'll get rid of those. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so that seems like a good one to keep. What I could do is if I take this one and the dinosaur and put him there, I can swap those 2. And then he's starting to form his own little herd, but now I've got a habitat formed, which will be handy. What to throw out? Maybe I'll throw out, I'm not using those very much, and I'll throw out that one. Okay. Lots of swaps. Okay. This is a video you'll be skipping through it as I'm trying to think ahead, which isn't in my nature. Oh, maybe I'll just go with the bug. So if I get this bug, I can take the right move. If I play it there, they'll both shift over there. That gets me a nice bug block. And then I'll throw out, I don't like throwing that one out, but I'm a bit worried of throwing out too many of the other things and then you don't get herds. You've got to kind of balance it. So let's try those 2. Haven't had a woolly mammoth for a while. What do I want my bug? That guy there's a bit landlocked, which is a bit annoying. I wonder if I could move him out somehow. I stick that. What do I want? a swap there. Oh, that's a side swap. I needed a up and down swap. And I'll swap those two. So I've still got my bugs. And then I'll throw out mammoth, grab two of those. So that'll leave me flexibility. Oh, and the end condition is you run out of cards. So because you're playing one of each and throwing out one of each, you get 15 turns. And so after 15 turns, I will run out of cards and tiles, and that will be game over. So it finishes really neatly. Okay, so what if I put that one? I think I'm making a real mess of this actually. You know what? I'm going to do a side swap with the mammoth, the bug. Try and link up there, and my bugs are looking good. So that means I'll keep that bug. Maybe keep the mammoth. I'll throw this guy out. Don't want that one either. Okay. If I could find a friend for that one, like there, where would I stick it? Maybe I'll put it there and then use an up, which will push it up with the view that I can plug that one and get the orthogonal habitat, and my mammoths are lining up as well. So that's not too bad. I'll get rid of the green one. That's a bit of a write-off because he's locked in. Okay. Okay, so down. Can I put it down? And that's not going to help, is it? Got an up. I don't have an up. Go right or left? Maybe I'll wait for that one and try and fix something else. Oh. I'll take it right and put the bug there, and that'll shift those to the right. At least that's looking possible. We really want to keep him. We want to keep him. I guess we'll throw that one out. Two of those. Oops. And now we're getting desert creatures. Okay. I need to plug that hole. So I'm going to do that right now because otherwise I'll forget and then that'll be a mess. So I'm going to do a swap. I'm putting him down, swapping, and doesn't change anything. But it means now I've got a habitat of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my herd is fine. I just need to fortify my habitat. Hope I haven't thrown too many blue ones out. Keep that one, keep that one. Guess we'll throw him out. Not gonna need him. Yep. I need some blue. Okay, so could save my mammoth with that one. That'll be a big bug, which would be good. But every one that you haven't attached, either to a habitat, you score for a habitat, or you score for a herd, you get -5. So getting big points is good, but if you've got stragglers, that's not a good thing either. I think I'm going to grab the mammoth and do a swap so that doesn't change, but it means I've got now a herd there of 3, and I might be able to salvage the habitat as well. I think we'll throw out the bug, even though we're collecting them. We've got enough, and I think I'll throw out the rights. I'm not having a lot of luck with rights. Okay, mammoth and one of those beasties. Okay, so I'm going to do a top down with the mammoth, so it'll swap. So now I've got a herd and a habitat, so I can just leave that. I might keep that one. I need that one for down there, so I'll get rid of this one. I don't need that one anymore. And we'll get rid of the top down. If I don't get more blue ones, I'm gonna fail. Which is a bit of a worry, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've kind of sacrificed everything else. I think I might be in grief here actually, which would be a shame. All these cards got the logos on the bottom right, so you know how to align them. Yes, what to do now? Try and build another habitat? I just don't think I've got time. Well, I'm not going to do it in anything else, so I'll give it a go. So I'll do a swap there. I'll swap them over. And hopefully I can salvage. Keep that one, I'll leave the same, so I don't really care. And we'll get rid of, that one's not going to help. I think I've only got 2 more turns. This might be a very bad example. Okay, yeah, I think I'm very bad position. Never mind. I was going to put him in, wasn't I? I don't have, I've only got an up down though, so it doesn't help. I guess I could stick him up there. Oh no, that's not going to help either. What I can do is, no, that's not going to help either. I could just slide to the right. Put him there, do a slide to the right. And now we've got a herd, which is better than nothing. And then we'll throw out one of those. And I think I'm gonna be harder than it looks. Either that or just not that good. Because that's the end. I've run out of cards. But I haven't built a big enough habitat. I needed a habitat of 8. And so I'll do the last turn. But that's maybe my first game was a fluke. Okay, so if I was going to maximize what I could possibly do, I would probably what can I fix? Can I fix that? That's not going to help them. I'm trying to think about this one or this one if I was going to try and fix them. Can't do a slide. I can't do an up-down swap. That's not going to help. Don't need to fix the mammoths. And this one, that's not going to help either. I did say it was a brain burner, and it is burning my brain. Oh, there's a left-right, didn't see that one. Dumb. Okay, if I use a left-right, I can, oh. That's right, I needed an up-down, not a left-right. I've got all these left-rights. Where should I put that thing? I guess it doesn't matter because if I had to, I could put it there. Oh no, it's not going to help. No, it's not going to help there either. It's a left-right swap. Anywhere I put it's going to be destructive in a bad way. So, oh, yeah, okay. Put it there. You've got to play it somewhere. So that would mean, boom, that would just be a bad move. Anyway, I've lost anyway. So the victory conditions are having a herd of 8, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is fine. Then you'd need a habitat of 8, and I would have only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I failed. If I had succeeded, there's a handy score sheet where you would go and you'd add up all your herds and all your habitats. So if you were doing, if I was going to score this as it is, that would be one habitat of the 4. This would be a habitat of 4. This would be, and that would be it. And so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at -5 each. And then you'd go across and look at the herds. And so that's a herd of 4, that's a herd of 4, this is a herd of, well, we had 8, and it's a herd of 3. So herd wise I'm fine, but habitat wise I crashed and burned. Anyway, that is Evolution Island. The rules are using the old icons, but you can work it out. They've refreshed all the icons. Yeah, great little brain burning tile placement game. Free to download on Board Game Geek. I like it.